Welcome to Mario Kart Tour. I, of course, recorded this game on my phone as it is a mobile game, and then I'm adding the commentary afterwards, both because my throat was a little bit sore, and I find it easier to keep the same look to my games that I play as my PC games, having the mobile and the PC look a little bit more uniform. Seems just a little bit better in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, but here we go. This is going to be back into Mario Kart Tour. So, started off with just the daily quick play challenge, the Wario Shipyard challenge. Turn that audio down just a little bit so that I can hear myself speak. So I hadn't done the Shipyard yet, at least not. Well, I've never actually played the 3DS Mario Kart. Right here I decided to try to do a sideways view of the game, see if that was easier to control it, see if that was easier to play it. But here we go as Wario, playing on a course I've never played on before. So off to a pretty decent start so far. Every time I get back into the game, every single day, I'm rusty again at the controls. Should be easy, just slide your finger left and right, but makes it a little difficult to push the button to drift, but that's okay. Even with being rusty, I was able to jump up in first place here. Now, going through, I did have a little bit of trouble with the drifting, just because sideways it's a little bit harder to remember where the button is so that I can jump. But I was able to get it. Slow down a little bit on that angle, unfortunately, and trying very hard to just keep that first place lead. So, the speed boost really helped to clear out that ink on my face there, and at this point, being in the air was the best option that I had, was to keep that banana while I was in the air, so I didn't get knocked out of the air by that red shell. Back when I used to play on DS, I used to always keep a banana on me when I was in first place to protect myself from red shells, just because they were always coming after me. So, I started trying to do that again in this game. For the most part, it seems to work. Unfortunately, there I used up my banana, so I was looking around for any item boxes I could get, so that doesn't happen. Getting slammed in the back by a green shell. And now Mario's right on my tail. So, trying very hard to keep the lead. Getting those drifts so that I can get those speed boosts. Stay ahead of Mario. Here, almost didn't get that boost from the pipe, but I did. Really helped me keep the lead. So, yeah, as you can see, it's still rough on those turns, still rough on those controls. If anyone has any tips on how to control it better than sliding the fingers, or if there's a sliding the fingers tip that you can use, let me know. I would love to hear it. Now, hitting that anchor there was intentional. I was trying to get a boost so that I could stay in the air just a little bit longer, or just a little bit faster while you're gliding down, and it seems to have paid off. So I finished in first on the daily challenge. So, at this point, I decided that I was going to just go through a whole cup, and that's what I'm doing here, is a complete cup for you guys. So I decided here that I was going to go through the whole Wario cup, starting with Vanilla Lake, go through it all, including the minigame at the end of the cup. I'm just picking out the best combo of racer, kart, and glider to get the most points, to optimize those points. But here we go, jumping into Vanilla Lake. Again, I turned the screen sideways. Should not have done that. It's, for me, easier if the phone is upright rather than sideways. I'm sure there are lots of people who it's easier if the phone is sideways. You can see better, you can control better, but it just made it a little bit more difficult for me. Maybe because I was already used to the sideways. So, got that boost start. Now, at this point, I was having trouble. I was trying to drift it, and it wasn't really working well. So, right here, I should have just gone straight into that geyser, but I avoided it. Lost my lead right there, and looking to try and get it back at this point. So, getting those jumps helps. Here we go, got that drift, hitting that drift. Let's throw that red shell right now. Even if it were a green shell, it would have hit. Oof, that lightning gets me every time. But hey, the boosts really help here. Being able to jump over that ramp really helps. Now at this point, since I'm not in my glider, I don't want to hit the geysers. If possible, it is a good idea to hit the edge of the geyser, because then you can get a jump boost, but don't hit the geysers themselves. So, you might notice me tipping my head while I'm watching myself play, just because I'm trying to re-control myself, so. Oh, red shell coming at me, nothing I could do. Even if I had a banana that time, it wouldn't have worked, because I got hit right on the side by that red shell. Something very important to watch out for. So, definitely should have kept a banana anyway, just in case. In this case, I'm going to try to keep the green shell for that same reason. I don't remember if it worked or not in this case, but I gave it a try, so. Missed a lot of those boosts, unfortunately, but getting them on the way down. So, yeah, see, hit the edge of it like that, and you can get a whole bunch of jump boosts just right in a row, and that really solidified my lead right there at the end. So that's going to be Vanilla Lake of the Wario Cup, and we'll jump to the next race. The next one, the phone is upright, and a lot easier for me to play. So that's going to be Sunset Wilds next. Hit that one, get an 800 coin bonus for playing this one. One of these days I'm going to have to hit that tips and tricks button down at the bottom left, and just see what helps with that. So, going with Daisy here, trying her out, since I was able to get her. I didn't get her, oh nope, I guess I went sideways. Oh, there we go, corrected it. Okay, back up to upright, because I like it better. Yeah, I wasn't able to get her Bangkok outfit while it was around, but still off to a great start. Got that boost. Unfortunately, I jumped out of the drift way too soon and didn't get quite the bonus that I was hoping for. As you can see right here, I'm really struggling with that drift, but starting to get the hang of it. This time I did try to hang on to my banana until I got to the next round of mystery boxes, but I didn't let go of my banana soon enough, so I didn't get a mystery box. Yeah, got really close to that Shy Guy. This Shy Guy right here. Both this time around and the second time around, I hit him. He was a pain. I don't know why. My cart was just like magnetized him. But you'll see that on the second lap. So, here we go. Finally got my mystery. Getting the green shell. Again, gonna try and hold on to this one until I either get attacked or until I come across this next set of mystery boxes. So, right here, yep, drop it behind me, and I did end up hitting somebody with that mystery shell, or with that green shell. Oh. And so final lap. This time I was trying to be a little better about the drifting. Almost messed that one up really bad, but I didn't, thankfully. So, got those boosts, and the blue shell coming in was a real pain here, because it both slowed me down and stopped me from getting a green shell to try and protect my back. So, there we go, avoided that Shy Guy, and here he is, just right into him. I don't know why, but that exact same Shy Guy. At this point you can see I've got a pretty good lead. Ugh. Even getting hit. I've got a pretty good lead right here where I'm not really worried about anyone catching up to me before the finish line, but I am still going to go as fast as I can. Did not mean to throw that green shell there, but that's okay. Just hit that drift, get the boost, and glide on through to the finish line. It's the second course of this cup. So, I will say the only time I haven't gotten first place in a race was in one mini game that I played. It was King Bomb Bomb. where I didn't realize if you touched him, you blew up. So I accidentally bumped into him while racing, got blown up a couple of times, and that's the only time I haven't gotten first place yet. So, off to the next race, Wario's Shipyard. I do have Wario, so I'm going to use him to get the bonus points, to get the bonus items. At this point, just trying to pick whatever glider's going to work the best. Not that it mattered at this point. So, starting in on that next race, back to Wario's Shipyard. Of course, different than the first one of this particular recording that I did, but going through it. I did learn the lesson going through this shipyard the first time, just kind of some things to look out for. Not that I learned the best, because things were still slightly different, but held on to that red shell there just in case anybody passed me or anybody threw a red shell at me. So, going on these up ramps this time. There we go, got myself a banana, and I dropped it immediately, but I got a hit with it right there on Waluigi. So, and then I got hit. Right here, they got really close to passing me up. Really didn't like that, especially since Waluigi was the one that I hit with the red shell anyway. Do not want him passing me. So, made the jump, missed that anchor. That would have been bad if I had hit that anchor, and then used the geyser for a little bit of an extra jump boost. Unfortunately, got hit with a little bit of revenge on a red shell. But, here we go. Final lap. I really don't like at this point how close everyone is behind me, so at this point I am trying to hit every jump boost I can get. Really trying to hold on to items as best as I can. Yep, got those jump boosts right here. Got that drift because at this point I'm better at controlling my kart if I'm drifting. I don't slide around as much, so it's a little easier to control for me. Got a banana just in case anyone throws something at me. Not that it really helps too much against blue shells, but I was really hoping not to get one at this point, because they were still just a little bit closer than I would have liked. Not too terribly, but still right there. Nope. Dodged that anchor, aimed for the geyser, so that I could get that little boost and try not to hit my own banana. But I was pretty confident at the end there. That's why I dropped my bananas, because I was pretty sure, hey, even if somebody hit me, I still had enough time to just finish out the race, get it going. So this last one, this is going to be the bonus challenge, the ring race with Daisy. So this last one's going to be the ring race with Daisy. It's the last race in this cup, although it's more of a mini game than an actual race. And the goal at this point, of course, not racing anyone else, not trying for anyone else, just trying to get as many rings as I can. Now, as you can see, the minimum there to actually pass it is going to be 10 rings. If I don't get 10 rings, then I fail. So I was trying very hard to get maximum number of rings. You'll see I was trying very hard here to hit every single ring that I could. I didn't want to miss a single one. Not that it mattered if I missed a few, I could still get full points and pass it if I got enough rings. At this point, I got my 10 rings. I could end it there and still pass the challenge, pass the minigame. I almost didn't get those rings there, but I did. I've got more than enough to pass the challenge. I was still just dead set on getting all of them if possible. Not necessarily possible, but right here, as you can see, I was going for it and I got every single ring. Tricky, But I did it. And that is the entirety of this cup. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed Mario Kart. Leave a comment down below what game you guys think I should play next. If you want to see more Mario Kart, if you want to see more Pokemon MMO, whatever it is, any new games you want to suggest, and I'll play them. So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next game.